Hey guys, it's Chris from the Daily Run with Chris. Today, I don't even know what's the date today. Let me see. Today is Tuesday. I had an appointment. It was the 3rd. Today should be Wednesday, December the 4th, 2019. Happy day to everyone. It is happy middle of the week, as I say it. Some people say happy hump day, some others say other things, whatever the case. I prefer to say happy middle of the week day. So, guys, check it out. I am going to share with you guys, first of all, every morning back in Brooklyn, New York, we used to, with my mom, when she'd take us to school or when we'd go to work, following down the line of the years and all that, we always caught my mom going into the corner store or going into any deli. Back in Brooklyn, you'd get a nice cup of coffee, light and sweet, with a toasted corn muffin with butter and jelly. And guess what I'm going to do? That's the very same thing. The concept is going to change a little because now we have flavored creamers, so I'm going to use that. I specifically purchase at the store every time I go to the grocery store, and it's pretty convenient because the pound cake lovers, they should really get up on this. So this right here, I already took the package out because I cut up the pound cake, but this little baby here carries a loaf, and this is just $1 in our local store. So I pick up, when I go, I tend to pick up 2 or 3 of them, because you can have them with coffee plain or you can toast it with butter and jelly like I'm about to do. You can simply put ice cream on it. Oh, I've tried so many ways. This pound cake is delicious. Again, here's a repeat of the picture, and this is the front of it. I've already taken out the loaf, so let's get started, okay? First off, I want to say happy midweek to everybody, and I'm hoping that everybody's doing well on whatever they're doing, because again, now this month is a busy month as well for everybody. So I'm sure there's people shopping, there's people preparing stuff for the Christmas dinner. There's just so much going on, and then following after that, we have New Year's. So this year, I think we're gonna stay home, because I'm loving the fact that you stay home with your family, you engage in the festivities, you eat your dinner, you listen to some music. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but we have a little club in our house, and we tend to ferment in there for a couple of hours, and we just love it, and we do it as a family, so that's a good thing. So I think that's what we're gonna do, because I think last year we went out to my siblings, but this year I think we're gonna do it here, to be home, to be safe, to do. We basically have an area where we don't have to go out. We have all the entertainment we need here. We can watch a movie, we can listen to music, we can play games. We like to keep ourselves motivated and in a positive note. None of that negative Nancy crap. If it comes my way, right away, I'm shooting it out like a general post. It doesn't necessarily mean it's for one person, but it's just a general post. Either I like it or I don't like it, or I'll repost it, or I'll add something, whatever the case, because these days people are getting too ugly with thinking it's for them, or thinking, we've got so many people on social media that we share things. Don't always assume that something is for you unless you actually in your mind think, well, darn it, did I do this, or I feel this certain type of way. No, let's just keep it moving and carry on. Anyway, so here we go, guys. So I am going to, like I said, I'm going to prepare. Let me move you to the area where you need to see what's gonna go on. So my handy dandy trusty old stove is over here. I've gone ahead and heated up this pan, right? It's got butter inside. I've already gone ahead and cut the pieces that I wanted. to use in here. So let's lower this a little bit because we don't want it burning, right? We're gonna go ahead. In the local delis in Brooklyn, they would take an actual muffin or whatever, slice it in whatever preference that you liked, you know, and they toast it on each side. So let me go ahead and get my spatula for that. Because you know me, I like to share with everybody. So we're gonna put this right back on here. We're gonna turn it. Let's see how that's doing on one side. See how pretty and toasty it's coming out? My mother used to love to go into the stores and tell the guys, you know what I want? And right away, immediately, they already knew what mama wanted. Toasted corn muffin with butter and jelly. And they call this is actually a corn muffin, but they call it a pound cake because of the shape it takes and the form of the actual piece of cornbread. Cornmeal, you know what I'm saying? So you go ahead and you toast it on each side, you know, at whatever preference is to your liking. My stove, I think it's getting bad because it heats up too fast. I use this baby like nobody's business. So I'm thinking that maybe perhaps we're going to go for a new stove. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to, found the culprit. You fell on the thing, that's why. Give me a second, guys. Let me just clean this off because I'm a clean freak. I live in an old home. I live traditionally, but Home Slice over here likes to keep it clean. Alright, so here's your toast. I'm going to toast 2 more that I have there. So you go ahead and put a little bit of butter inside your pan. Inside the pan, you go ahead and let that baby marinate in there and do its job by melting and stuff. And have your 2 slices of the pound cake ready so that you can go ahead and slip those babies right in there. I'm going to leave the rest for another day. This is how the loaf comes. So you just carefully close that baby up. Make sure that that baby is in a sealed pack. Let your pound cake toast on both sides like I showed you earlier. I'm going to put this in a fine, handy, dandy little plastic thing to keep it fresh. You want to always monitor these things because you don't want them burning on you. You want to flip it over at a good, consistent time frame. You know and I know that if you smell something burning, then it's done, right? Overdone, or don't bother with it at all. You know, keep it going. Just take it off and do what you gotta do. So let me get this out of your way, and we are ready. So my mama used to go ahead and toast these babies at home as well, or let the guy in the store do it. Most of the time it was the deli guy that was doing it for us because mama was always on the run, either taking us to school or going to work. But that's about all she wrote. I love these Teflon ones because look, all you do is pat-ow. They're not kidding. These babies are good. I've had these for a good maybe 4 years. It's time for a new set because my daughter took one. She said, "Mom, can I have one of your pans?" I said, "All right, no problem." So now mama's got to go out and get some more. Alrighty, guys, so I'm going to turn this off. Yeah, I got to clean this because, like I said, I use this constantly, so it's always on a, level where it's always doing the do. So what you do, if you have any left over, you go ahead and you spread it all over. Unfortunately, Chris doesn't have enough. I should have bought some more yesterday. See? Anyway, so let's go ahead and take what we have. Okay. Let me grab a spoon. Let me see what I can get here. So you put, unfortunately, I did not have enough of the daggone jelly to show you, but I'm going to use what I have here, and hopefully you can get a rough idea as to what's going on and how we incorporate this, right? All right. So here we go. There was just a little bit, and a little bit is fine for me because I'm working on having a cup of coffee now, and that's all she wrote. Alright, so what you do is you spread your jelly, right, on your corn muffin. Look at that, how pretty. Oh my gosh. I preferably like to use the jelly and the peanut butter. So I'm going to use my peanut butter to incorporate it in with my jelly. I like to leave this on because it stays fresh that way, you know. And let me get a smaller spoon so that you can see that this is just scrumptious, yummy for the tummy. So you grab a little bit of peanut butter and you add that baby right smack on there. Just spread that baby like nobody's business. Because you know what? You're doing it to your liking and the way you want to get down with this, you know. Mom used to put jelly and butter on these little corn muffins, and I prefer I prefer to toast it in butter and then spread the jelly and the peanut butter all over the top. And then guess what you're having it with? Can you guess what you're having it with? I sound like the camel on Wednesdays. Can you guess what day it is? Can you guess what day it is? Alright. And then we've got our trusty old little muffins with peanut butter and jelly. Mama used to make them toasted corn muffins with butter and jelly. I've incorporated the butter by toasting it. And then I got my trusty old cup of coffee. See me? I'm always cleaning up after myself. I have to do that. I have that serious OCD going on. You will be cleaned in a little bit. Trust me on that. Alright. And so the last thing we're going to incorporate is the creamer in the coffee. This time about, I have the special flavor. I'm not even going to share it with you. I'm just going to incorporate it in my coffee and keep it moving. You hear me, guys? So this was just a small little intake on what goes on at Chris's house, at Chris on the Daily Run with Chris. I'm going to have this cup of coffee. It's calling my name. I like it light and sweet. So there's the lightness, if you can see it. And there's my little muffins. I'm going to go ahead and start enjoying this lunch that I have prepared for myself early because I already ate. So you guys have a wonderful day. If you're liking these videos, these small videos, please, by all means, view, like, share, and above all, subscribe, because as time goes by and you subscribe, you get notifications on time, every time. You guys have a blessed day. Always remember to put God first when you open them pearly eyes, and move forward with your day with positive thinkings, no negative Nancy's, and you'll be all right. This is Chris from the Daily Run with Chris. You have a good day. Hasta la vista, baby. I'll come on maybe later, maybe tomorrow. I'm always letting you guys know if I come across something that is of interest for both of us. I'll be sharing it with you guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.